Yokuso Otakus, I have some very exciting news today. I have received a review copy for a game called 70s-Style Robot Anime Geppy-X. It is a shoot-'em-up game that is coming out in English for the first time ever. It was originally released in Japan in the 1990s, and, weirdly, it took up 4 entire discs on the PlayStation 1, which is kind of crazy for a shoot-'em-up. But there's a great reason why, and it's what makes this one really fun and exciting. This game, Geppy-X, is pretty much a ton of FMV and animated sequences. Every level is like its own little episode of an anime that continues on, and this is a really great one. If you like old classic mecha anime, it's got some really fun stuff in it. It's very silly, does not take itself seriously, has a lot of classic tropes, and it just makes it so enjoyable. So the gameplay itself is a little stiff. It does play like an old retro shoot 'em up, so keep that in mind when you play. But it's got full controller support. It also has kind of like a save state system built in, as well as a bunch of different slots for saving, and it also has multiple difficulties, which was really helpful for me because your boy ain't all that good at video games, and also clunky controls are very tough for me, and there's not any tutorials or anything. So this is a really good game to just start off on easy mode. It's gonna still be kind of tough for you, and it's gonna be rough as you learn the controls, but you're gonna have a really great time. I literally was laughing throughout when I was playing this. I haven't beat the game yet because I just got it today. It comes out tomorrow, and I had very limited time to play it. I am going to play it some more, and I'm going to do a live stream of it as well, but it is very fun. It's very, very fun. I just can't say a whole lot more about it than it's just really fun. I think in the last, 5 years or so, I could probably count the games that put a giant smile on my face, and this one is right there, and it started almost immediately. It is a remastered version, so there is, some tweaks. Like I said, all the additions they added before, but they've also kind of cleaned up some of the visuals, and then they also allow you to have CRT features, including some CRT filter effects. So I do really like the filters, and then the curvature of the screen is also something you can do if you want. I chose not to do that, but I did use the filter effects because the game really does look better that way. The animated cutscenes look really good too. I think that it was kind of the right choice for them to choose in this remaster to just upscale. It does come with some caveats though. Some of the smaller characters and smaller details get a little blurry and stuff, kind of with AI upscaling. It's very typical, but I totally forgive them because they just kept the authentic spirit of this, and they just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. It looks good. The big stuff looks really, really good. But they did it for all the cutscenes and, a lot of the character pictures and portraits and stuff too. It's really fun. The story's corny. You're not going to get super deep into it and stuff, but it's just entertainment. It's pure unadulterated entertainment. And holy cow, the music. Holy cow, the music. It's the theme song hits all the time. So at the beginning of every single level, you get an opening just like an anime. And then they do the episode this, and then you just get into the gameplay. There's a lot of fun bosses that are really great to play. And then as far as the robot goes, Geppy-X, he actually has 3 different forms, and you can flip back and forth between them. Another thing that the game has that I'm not super used to because it's side-scrolling, but you actually have to press a B button to switch your robot depending on if he's facing left or he's facing right to shoot, and so that kind of comes in as a strategic point, really especially during boss fights. The main part of the game isn't too bad as far as needing to flip back and forth, and that's kind of the downside, I think, is the flipping back and forth. There's a little bit of you really have to push the button to get him to flip, which makes it feel a little bit clunkier. And but the 3 robots, they all kind of control differently, and they have different skills and different attacks and stuff. There's multiple modes of them, and each of the mechs that you can pick from on the fly, they're each, you know, have their specific use in each of the levels. And you can also just kind of find like one that's your favorite. I like the kind of the basic, like the starter one, because he feels like he's really versatile and stuff. But there's some really cool choices in there. Even though it's just a choice of 3, it just makes it fun, and you can flip back and forth on the fly. The other thing the game features is a like superpower that you can charge up over time. You lose it if you get hit, and you lose a bit of it. The power charge up, you lose a bit of that when you get hit, and then if you die, it resets all the way, which kind of sucks. There's also continues in the game too. You get 2 lives each time, and then you get 3 continues. And every episode is fairly self-contained in the way that you can save. And then if you like completely lose out, you can just reload your save and play that episode again. In total, there's 9 episodes. I played for about 2 hours, and I got through just about 3 of them. And I was kind of taking my own time on it. And obviously, I'm very, very rough at it. But it's a super great game. I extremely highly recommend this game if you just want to have a good time and you love classic anime and you just want to get, listen to a great hook of an opening sequence and have something that's really fun and unique. And then the other thing I forgot to add too is the game also, like, halfway through the levels does freaking, like, fake commercials, which are just, they're hilarious. They're, like, for action figures and some other stuff that I won't completely spoil. But they're really fun, and it just makes a good break up for the game's pacing. I think this game is really good for those of you who aren't going to take it super seriously. I have not played it on the bigger difficulties, so maybe as I play it more and work on getting like a full review out for it, I'll change my mind. I'll have different thoughts on that. So look forward to that in the future, in the next couple weeks here, and check out the live stream that I'll be doing on the 15th of this month if you want to see kind of the rough gameplay itself. I'm Dre with Yokuso Otaku. If you like this content, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down and subscribe to Yokuso Otaku for more anime news, reviews, and gaming. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.